I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but sometimes you really do get what you pay for. So here are my top 10 purchases. I used to be obsessed with buying the cheapest option, and then I realized I was rebuying the same thing over and over again because it would just break down. So here are 10 things that I never cheap out on anymore. Number one is quality shoes. Your feet and your back will thank you, but also I read somewhere that when people meet you, the first thing they look at and judge is your shoes. So ever since I learned that, I always make sure I have nice shoes. The next one is a good mattress. Sleep is so important and getting good rest is so important. So ever since I got a nicer one, I feel like my life has been so much better. The next one is skincare that actually works. So for me, I look at like the ingredients. I look to see if it's like science based, if there's like clinical studies that's been done on it, and if it's worth it. And one thing I use a lot is tretinoin, and that has actually like made the biggest difference in my skin, and it was so affordable. I think I got it for like $22 or something like that. So it's more about effectiveness and not necessarily the price tag. Next one is a reliable laptop. I have a really good tip for you actually. I got mine on Amazon Renewed, basically like used laptop, but you can get like an older one for a really good price. And I was also shocked to see like how cheap the ones from like 2 or 3 years ago are if you like don't need as much storage as I do. Next one is nice quality hair tools. I just can't go back to like the drugstore hair tools because I feel like they just really fry my hair and I'm not going back to it. The next one is staple wardrobe basics. I feel like if you just have a few nice pieces, then you could just kind of rewear them constantly and make sure that you always look presentable, especially in like professional settings. And I actually don't think you need to like spend a ton on this. I just think that you have to hit like a certain quality. And then I think anything above that is like if you want, but it's not necessary. Next is a solid credit card setup. So let me know if you guys want a full video about like which credit cards are best for traveling, that kind of thing. But I feel like this is pretty important to have. Next one is health and wellness. The older I get, the more I realize that your health is really something you can't buy back. And the older you get also, the more people are going to start to be able to see your lifestyle when they look at you. Like if you smoke, if you drink, if you don't take care of your body, if you eat unhealthy foods and never work out, people are physically going to be able to see that on you as you get older. You might have been able to get away with it when you were younger, but the older you get, the more apparent it is. Like exactly how you live your life, people can visibly see. And the last one is education that increases my income. Buying cheap kept me stuck in replacement mode, and I felt like it actually ended up being more expensive, and buying quality actually saved me more in the long term. Let me know what's the one thing that you never cheap out on anymore, and follow for more realistic money habits that actually work.